Welcome to Moonbeam, where every tale is a new adventure. Here, you'll find fun, magical worlds with a sprinkle of stardust. I'm Nathan, your narrator tonight. Now sit back, relax, and let Moonbeam fill you with wonder and calm. It was a sunny morning on Clover Farm. Birds chirped, bees buzzed, and the barnyard animals were starting their day. In the cozy straw nest beside the hen house, a small yellow chick named Peep was already wide awake. Peep wasn't the biggest chick, or the loudest, or even the fluffiest, but he was the cleverest. Peep loved puzzles, building things with twigs, and asking questions like, why did ducks waddle? And what if we built a flying wagon? The other chicks sometimes laughed. Peep, you think too much, clucked Daisy the hen. Maybe, Peep said with a smile, but one day I'll think us out of trouble. That day came sooner than anyone expected. Right after lunchtime, the sky turned dark. Clouds rolled in. Wind howled through the barnyard. Crack, boom. A loud clap of thunder shook the ground. Chickens scattered. Pigs squealed. Even the scarecrow lost its hat. Peep huddled under a wheelbarrow. When the rain finally stopped, he peeked out. The barnyard was a mess. Hay everywhere. The fence knocked down, and worst of all, the egg nests were empty. My eggs, squawked Daisy. The wind had blown them right out of the coop. White and speckled eggs lay scattered across the muddy yard, and worse, some had rolled into very bad places. One was stuck between two wooden fence boards. Another balanced at the top of the slippery slide, and one was perched right on the edge of the well. Peep's eyes widened. We have to rescue them. You're just a chick, sniffed Daisy. You'll get hurt. Peep stood tall. I'm small, but I'm smart. We can do it together. The chicks nodded. Let's save the eggs. Peep gathered his tiny team. Pip, a fast runner. Dot, who could balance on anything. And Chirp, who could chirp really loud for help if needed. Okay, Peep said. 3 eggs, 3 missions. We split up. We rescue. We regroup. Let's roll, yelled Pip. Mission 1, the fence egg. The first egg was jammed between 2 slats in the old wooden fence. It's too tight, Pip said, pushing with his tiny wings. Let's use leverage, Peep said. He found a thin stick and wedged it between the boards like a seesaw. With a little push, pop! The egg rolled gently into a soft pile of grass. 1 down, Dot cheered. The second egg sat at the top of the goat's playground slide. 1 wrong bump, and it would tumble down. Dot puffed out her feathers. I've got this. I practiced tightrope walking on a rake. Dot carefully climbed the ramp. Step by step, beak out, wings spread. She reached the egg, held it steady with her foot, and called down. Catch it! Pip slid to the bottom with a sack of straw. Ready, he shouted. Dot gave the egg a tiny nudge. Whee! And it slid safely into the sack. 2 eggs safe, said Peep. 1 more to go. The last egg was balanced right on the edge of the old stone well. 1 gust of wind and... No time to waste, Peep said. The edge was too narrow to walk on, too risky to climb. They needed something smarter. Peep looked around. Then his eyes lit up. "We'll make a pulley." Pull what?" asked Pip. "Watch." Peep grabbed a vine, a bucket, and a stick. He tied the vine to the bucket and looped it over the branch of the nearby apple tree. If we swing the bucket just right, it can scoop the egg without tipping it. Pip and Dot pulled the vine to lower the bucket. Peep shouted, "Stop!" when it hovered just beside the egg. The wind picked up. The egg wobbled. "Now swing it." The bucket moved forward, back and forward. Scoop. The egg rolled in, safe. "Pull it up," Peep yelled. The chicks tugged with all their might. Up came the bucket, and the egg was safe in Peep's wings. "We did it," Chirp sang. Daisy and the other hens ran over, tears in their eyes. You saved them all," Daisy whispered. Peep beamed. "Told you thinking could help." That night, the animals cleaned up the barnyard. They rebuilt the fence, fluffed the nests, and tucked the eggs safely back under warm feathers. Peep sat on a hay bale, tired but happy. Farmer Joe scratched his head the next morning. "Funny," he said. "I could have sworn those eggs were all over the yard yesterday." Peep just smiled. From then on, whenever a problem popped up in the barnyard, everyone turned to the smart little chick who saved the eggs. "Peep," they'd say, "what should we do?" And Peep, with a glint in his eye, would answer, "Let me think about it." The end. If you'd like to create your own stories, check out our app. You can choose from over 30 themes, be fully creative, make yourself the main character, and more. Create fun and lasting memories. For more free narrations, simply subscribe to our channel to help us grow. Sweet dreams.